Okay, you okay, Sil?
Alright, due to interference on hind by earshot, which is against the spirit of the game, Bajal wins reward! Bajal, by winning reward, you get to take Rezki back to your island, where you have to decide whether you're going to have her as a companion or as a meal. You'll receive a further communique with instructions. Collect your things, head back to your island.
With a choice of mobile internet products, Vodacom gives you the best broadband for your rent.
You know, I hate to see animals mistreated or hurt in any way. But once again, it's a survivor, man. And I'm pretty hungry and Rescue's looking pretty damn good. Milk or meat?
Milk and meat, how's that?
Milk and meat.
I see meat in that animal, I see milk, but the meat is more important. Find whatever works for most people, you know?
I think let's sit down and vote on it as a tribe. Yeah, I think just keeping in mind that, you know what, milk is great, but if we filter it, you know what, we don't have to look after it as such as, you know, somebody's got to check after it all the time.
Yeah.
And if we put it as biltong, what we don't eat, we've got food for. You know, there is a bit of controversy in myself regarding, you know, killing it, not killing it. But at the end of the day, it's meat, it's food. I don't want to see it die, but it's best that it happens now.
Physical challenge like that, we have no control over.
No, we didn't have much chance against the water buffaloes, eh?
No. Straightforward again, brute force, their side, and we more nimble, more athletic. And what do you expect? Us to win? Don't be ridiculous, man.
Like, I really wouldn't have wanted to kill goats.
Some of those, and
I wouldn't have eaten, I wouldn't have, and to look after would have been a mission.
Just to fill us up.
We can hardly look after ourselves.
Oh, man.
Are you going to get that?
I'll get it.
I would definitely describe Ishad as a loose cannon. He's kind of all over the place and he needs to just be a little bit more focused at challenges.
How do I feel about being disqualified? I feel bad, personally. But as a tribe, I think, you know, we didn't lose anything. We lost the goat, but I mean, yeah.
I mean, really, goat meat is very sour.
Goat meat. Those people are going to get a shock.
You know, the fact that you don't have no ginger, no garlic, no Indian spices,
it's going to be tough.
It's gonna stink, dude.
And if they let go of that thing for a second, there's going to be a white goat trotting along the beach here, with a very, very water buffalo chasing it. Let Bajar have the goat. We don't need it at all, man.
Smoking, yeah, a long time ago. And it's about your age.
This is some experience.
There are existing dynamics in this tribe which we don't control and don't have full access to. And that is, Hein is the king, and the right-hand person is Angela. She's the spokesperson, she's the right-hand lady, whatever you want to call it.
I never saw this coming. Hey? Hein?
It is a concern of mine, you know. So yeah, it drives me insane.
we got about half a liter of milk. And we're very, very glad of that because we're actually going to cook a seriously nice mussel and oyster soup tonight. Nice creamy milk sauce on top.
They'll never vote Hein, because Hein will be like there till right to the end. That's what I figure. So if they do go against our old former tribe, it will probably be me next.
What concerns me is that Angela is clearly the, I don't want to say puppet master, but she's clearly the one who's guiding Hein. She's flying like so low under the radar that she might as well be walking. You know, because Hein is a golden god and no one's prepared to touch him because, you know, if Hein doesn't provide, then, you know, we have 7 years of famine here, you know. Is Hein untouchable? Absolutely not. No one's untouchable in this game. You know, he's a provider of food and it's fantastic and he's a good guy and everything, but, you know, if he thinks he's untouchable, he's got to think again.
Food for a king.
On the plow. 1, 2, 3.
You know what, there's only, I can't see another one of these patella things,
Oh my oath. That means we've got to slow down in a big way. We're all running very low, realizing that our dumbis or bush potatoes or whatever they are, we only have one more meal, and then we haven't found any other trees.
Okay. It's just about the care of the goats, how I must give it food twice a day, fresh water must be in constant supply, rescue must remain tethered but should be able to roam free within the pen.
Who's going to look after this animal? And then if you read the communique, the structure that has to be put up is 4x4 and you have to, you know, deal with the salt water. No. We don't need a pet when you're trying to survive in a game of this nature.
Should you decide to use her for eating purposes, we must lead her into the forest and tie her to a tree. You know what, we could do that and we could all end up with a handful of meat instead of like, we're not over there. So if you want to eat her, we've got to tie her to a tree in the bush and the next morning we'll have meat off of her. Okay. And if we keep her, we've got to make a pen for her, we've got to dab her down to make sure she's got no salt residue from the sea, she's got to have a pen that's half shaded the whole day.
I reckon that's too much work from my side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're already busy the whole day and...
Hein, it's not easy work,
It's going to become a hassle.
Absolutely.
5 to 3.
If I have to kill the animal, I'll do it. But it seems like that won't be necessary. So I will not lose sleep over slaughtering that animal and then eating the meat. None whatsoever.
Who votes for taking her into the forest?
No. Done deal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a done deal.
We've got to take Risky out into the forest, into the outback somewhere, and tie her to a tree, and in return for that in the morning we will have Risky in more manageable pieces. Risky the goat. It's been real. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning.
One of the things we've got to do now is also head out to the forest and just see what became of Risky, see what she transmogrified into.
All I could think about was Risky, thinking, you know, what's going to happen, are we going to get meat today, if it's going to be like a handful portion, or if we were going to be fortunate enough to get the whole thing.
Let's have a look.
I'll get the communique, how's that?
Okay.